It's an historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house.
And if these walls could talk...
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Experience a membership that backs your business journey with American Express Business Platinum. Earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. Plus, enjoy a welcome offer of 200,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn and I hire wrong. So our orders get all backed up. We're drowning in paperwork, then actually drowning. Carol is fighting off sharks with a stapler and pirates are pillaging the office copier and... Then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant goes beyond the resume, using unique insights to deliver a smarter shortlist. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Pod leader.
My goodness me.
Oh, we'll get there. Pod leader.
Private panel. I'm on second watch.
Hey, do you want to wear that, Tom?
It's good. It's round. Where are the bobbleheads?
Mr. J.
Ira Tulip. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Pod Leadum, a.k.a. America's Next Top Model podcast, spelled backwards. That was a choice. I made a big choice, and now it's out there for everyone to hear. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and ladies, we heard that you learned how to dress yourselves.
Darn it, Hannah, we've never chosen the same quote.
No!
And
What a day. What a dang day.
Absolutely did it.
Okay,
no, I got mine. I'm J.W. Crump, and if everyone picked on you every day, you wouldn't be tough.
And I'm Alexander Pryson. I'm the nautical boy.
Yeah. The nautical boy. We are here today talking about Cycle 8, Episode 5, The Girl Who Takes Credit.
Which was last episode.
Not what I would have titled the episode.
The smallest of the storylines.
The girl who is still an asshole. That's my alternate title.
This previously on goes so long ago. It's like Natasha can't take a picture.
Does also Tyra say beauty with a weird mini Russian accent? Is that the only one who heard that?
Beauty.
Are we just gaslit into thinking anytime Natasha's being referred to now that Tyra is doing her worst Russian accent?
No, because she only did it on the one word. She was like the Russian beauty.
Beauty.
They also, yes, anytime they edit in a really old clip, you know that model's about to be focused on because they're like, remember Natasha? We haven't talked about Natasha in a while. But also, she said that Natasha's picture got lost in translation, and that does sound problematic, but also it's literally what happened because they didn't translate Teacher's Pet for her. But you can't lose what Jay didn't do.
No.
That lost in translation just never translated.
Never translated. They also couldn't edit out Felicia's pure joy as she was leaving. They tried to make it so sad, but Felicia's just waving and happy.
Bopping out, just whoop.
Love Felicia. Great.
I just want to ask, so when we talked about these crazy credits, did we talk about the Polaroid graphic?
I mean, not
in detail.
No.
Because I need this to be on the record that, they have the way too fast whip around that we deeply dove into.
Yes.
But also their Polaroid comes up from their initial audition episode and it does this that's
like a spin
in. Yes. And then most of them, but not all of them, get this fake piece of tape animated in. It's taped.
Oh yeah. I love that fake tape.
But not all of them.
That's so one of them stuck by the spin of it. And then the others are they fell and they're like, oh, gotta put that back up.
That's the thing. They all started out with loops of tape on the back.
Yeah.
You know how you start trying to do that because it's nicer. The posters look better, but then it falls off and you're like, oh, I'm just
and then it's pulling away.
Some masking tape on it. It was so detailed. I was like, this is crazy.
That's
And
where
I
their
need it out
budget
there.
went. That's why we had no prizes for the 3 first episodes.
Oh.
So Natasha's on the phone with Stuart, her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And how much did everyone feel uncomfortable during these conversations? And
Just
I'm not even talking.
right up to the edge of phone sex.
Yeah,
Right
that's the
up to
thing.
the
Up to the edge, fully into.
I'm not even talking about the age difference. I'm talking about the fact that they just let us watch them having sex.
Well, before we get into that part, as we will, she says, and this could be lost in translation, I don't know. She says this is the first time in 3 weeks she's talked to the baby.
Oh.
Why?
Maybe the baby was sleeping. When
Yeah,
she
I was about to
called.
say maybe not available
Okay.
when she called.
And-
Also, maybe Renee was just always on the phone.
Sure.
She's like, "Can I talk to the baby?" And Stuart's like, "Oh, the baby's not available right now."
It is cute when she does talk. Like, that part is cute.
It is.
Oh, and Buggy Bug. Such
Yeah,
a
it's
cute little
Yeah.
nickname. I do love her saying, "Do you remember me?" Everything. It's like, oh.
Itemized list, please.
Brrr, meow.
And I don't even want to make that sexual. I want to be like, what's my height? What
Oh,
am I?
you know- You know Natasha's like, what color are my eyes?
Yeah, right.
My favorite part of this whole thing comes at the very end, which is when we get our most sexual comment, which is when she's like, "Would you be gentle with me?" But then leans on the phone to
Yes.
Bird and presses like the 9 or whatever. And then she's like, "Sorry."
Sorry. That was the, I
It
feel
was
like
so
that was
real.
the reason they kept that in was because like, oh, that's a funny transition. Because otherwise, even the captions were like purrs
Meow.
and growls.
Purrs and growls.
She also makes this comment that's like, I'm very different from the other girls. And I'm like, you're not really, though. Not really.
Well, she's her own special beast.
Of course, they all are.
She
But,
definitely
like-
has a different lived experience.
Yes.
Yes,
That's very easy to
but you could also say,
parse
like,
out.
on the basics, she is very similar to a number of these girls.
Especially in terms of being a mom.
Yeah, a young mom.
True.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised we don't see, and I know it comes up in a later episode if I'm remembering correctly. I'm surprised we don't see more conversations between Dion, Renee, and Natasha, even if they don't get along, just bonding over mama stuff.
I get. Yeah, that's
Like,
Well,
what
it
I
that
seems like they're
conversation.
all employing different coping mechanisms for being away
Sure.
from their babies. And Dion's is just to not talk about it.
Yeah.
I feel like the other girls have forgotten Dion has a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, if she might have not even revealed it to some people.
Yeah.
I love just watching JL casually snipping away her own hair.
Oh my God, why? What are you doing, JL?
I'm
This is
gonna
why
say
she burned herself.
herself. I was about to say Renee didn't do that to her. JL did that to herself. Also, isn't it great to have Diana around? Diana is such a good friend. Diana is my light and my truth. I'm like, well, bye, Diana.
Isn't it so important and special that we have two full-figured models who understand each other in a way that no one ever could?
Well, and they both hate tuna.
They both hate tuna, and they both are on that gotta lose 10 pounds thing. I'm like, well, I don't know when that came up.
But someone is back to remind us that looking your worst can be the best thing that ever happened to you. That person, unfortunately, is Kathy Gould.
And then elite model Claudia Mason, who legit model. We see the receipts, Cosmo cover,
Yeah.
But
and she seems nice. I like Claudia.
But why
But
is
in a
she here?
challenge where the girls are about to get red for how they dress, can we speak of Claudia's top?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was gonna wait later because she comments on someone's top that looks exactly like hers.
with the belly button V
Yep.
that doesn't quite reach her belly button,
Yes,
but the V that's cut in to
correct.
this like corporate top.
Correct.
I couldn't see Claudia's top because I was so distracted by the fact that they let Jasleen wear the sheerest top and you can fully see full nip. And I was just like, wow. Like, it's truly enough that the only reason I super noticed is it seems like in other top model like episodes, they would have blurred or something. Like that's how prominent it is. And I was just very surprised that it didn't get edited away or something. Like they'll blur Mr. J's nipples.
So
Dion is very excited that they're gonna talk about this because last week, in Dion's words, the judges chewed her ass out.
Oh, Dion.
Also, this is Dion's teach. Dion is the one who starts it, ends it, and was basically the only talking head in the middle. You could have taken the other girls into the next room and then be like, "Hey, Dion, this is basically for you."
This teach though is suspect because Kathy Gould instructs the girls to go put on some clothes. Go put on your outfits.
It's the biggest trap in top model history.
And
so
they
far.
come back and she's like, all right, what do you like about this outfit? And I think Natasha's first, and she's just like, I like that it shows skin and it's skinny and it fits here. And they go down the line and have everyone compliment these very hideous outfits for the most part.
Whitney, of course, loves her giant necklace.
Diana's in a bag. She's in a loose bag. And then she's like,
well, we also don't get Diana saying anything nice about her outfit because, you know, when they got to Diana, she was like, it's brown. That's nice.
Scrunch.
Fun color. Yeah, scrunch face.
And then Kathy's like, ha, we punked you. These are ugly outfits. And then Dion says, mwah, oh, snap. We were looking pretty jacked up and busted.
Yeah.
It's like, Dion saw.
But I love Natasha being like, essentially, I'm heavily paraphrasing, but essentially the idea of, well, when you're a model, you make anything work because that's your job as a model.
She says, being a model, you should always like the outfit they put on you. And she's not wrong.
They have taught that lesson to contestants almost every cycle. And Renee gets all pissed about him like, Natasha has a good answer.
Yeah, that is correct in any other situation.
Yeah, she's not going to be betrapped by this.
Then Kathy Gould's gentle prank.
They tell Natasha that she looks like she's walking the streets, and it's Claudia who says it, who's wearing the same outfit.
Maybe she meant it as a compliment, like they're just on Rodeo Drive,
going to go
shopping together,
strolling.
Yeah.
And then this is the most suspect part of this, where they're like, now, actually, all of these outfits, even in their words, can mostly work. Aren't quite perfect.
I love it.
If you just swap-a-dee-doo.
Then they make the girls get fully naked on camera.
Sarah is too naked for camera. This whole scene made me uncomfortable because from Jasleen to Sarah just being like in her panties, essentially, I'm like, this is too much skin for this challenge.
And I noticed, so they make everyone like switch around things, right? Except Whitney. All Whitney has to do is take off the necklace.
That's all she does. It's so funny.
Well, does Diana do anything besides take off that top?
No.
They
say take it off and throw it away.
Underneath.
They say take it off and throw it away. So it's like that wasn't going to work for anyone.
and throw it on top of Sarah. Cover her up. Use it as a privacy curtain.
Can you hold it in front of her like a towel at the beach?
Yeah, that's what I mean, a privacy curtain for her, please.
Back at the house, Renee decides to come into Whitney's room and bully her.
Out of nowhere.
I'm only laughing because that's literally what happened. I don't know if we got edited out something that led up to this, but it is like a smash cut to bullying. And Whitney's done nothing yet to Renee. We've not seen it.
JL's
really
laid in bed.
Feels like Renee is just going to like try it with each girl. Like she's like, oh, who haven't I bullied yet? Oh, Whitney's next on my list. And Whitney, you don't want to come for Whitney, as we've seen. Whitney's going to put you in your place, and she's not going to break a sweat. But this whole thing where she's just like, and it's in the guise of friendliness too, like, I'm a good person, but the world is so cruel. Do you really think there's ever going to be a plus size woman on the cover of Vogue? I want it to happen. I wanted to.
I would.
But do you really think it could?
Whitney, who's a size 8 to 10.
Also, I looked it up. The first plus size model on Vogue US was Ashley Graham.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
2017. And there have been more since, but I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I actually want to see, because I had that fear that maybe there hadn't been one on the
Sure.
cover of Vogue since this episode, and 2017 is pretty recent.
Yeah.
And then Renee can't even keep up the facade of being a good person where she's like, I want it to happen. It immediately falls away because when he's like, well, you're going to see how great of a model I am. And Renee's just like, I'm waiting to see it. Still waiting to see you're a model.
That's a generous read. I got way more aggressive with that. Waiting to see it. Waiting to see it. And it's because she like stands up and Whitney is lying down in her own bed. So it's like
under
Renee
the
decides
covers.
to power pose.
And then Diana comes in, pissed.
The plus size friend signal happened somewhere. Diana was like, Whitney needs me.
I love Whitney forever, even though we already knew that, because she's like, just shut the heck up and get out of my face, Renee.
Yeah.
You just get out.
And I love Diana's talking head about Renee, where she goes, she's like the bitch. Like as if she's giving her that character in the house. Just so you know, she's like the bitch of the house.
Bitch of the house?
Not I just love the specificity of
Because
that.
there's no one else. There's no one else that is so rude in the house.
Nope.
I mean, no, Brittany's just a whine. She's not a bitch.
Also, it's interesting. I was just thinking, Brittany, she's definitely a lot like mean in any way like Renee is, but Brittany has like faded from the storyline for a while.
Yeah.
Brittany will get a resurgence once we're overseas, but
well, every once in a while you see a red tumbleweed go across the screen and you're like, oh, Brittany's still here.
Just someone patting her head.
So we head to, quote, the Sears warehouse.
The most ominous Sears warehouse in the world.
The Sears horror movie warehouse.
Well, some PA has just stuck a sign that says Sears warehouse on the wall.
The music is literally what plays before they find a dead body on CSI.
Yes.
Yeah, this music choice.
And it doesn't, you know what though? They're preparing us for what we're about to see. Truly. Because there are two mannequins standing in front of a tacky setup. And
but they're so realistic.
So realistic. In poses I've never seen mannequins in.
Huh?
In business suits and running.
I'm going to make the generalization that I don't often see any mannequin in any pose. I think mannequins are usually just standing straight up and down.
The only mannequin pose is the hands on the hips with the pelvis weirdly forward.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's
sometimes
fair.
with an arm turned up. If they need a bag on the elbow. So we are reintroduced to Lawrence Zarian and his twin brother. Hi, I'm Gregory.
Now with double the Zarian.
They were giving
Zarian squared.
Trump brothers on SNL. Gregory kept interrupting Lawrence. And then Lawrence was like, gotta get it back on track.
I wonder if we'll see Lawrence come back, but without Gregory. And it's like, I tried to give you one gig, Greg.
Well, I also feel, because they're like, we're both models. And I'm like, but none of them were together. So it didn't seem like they were banking on them being twins. It was like, oh, is Lawrence not busy? I guess get Gregory.
I was about to say their twin isn't why they're bankable. They are, I don't know. I don't know anything about these two. I still find them cute. I find them handsome.
No.
We can agree to disagree because now I've got two of them.
I had a Ken doll when I was growing up, and the draw of this Ken doll was that it had like the real hair. It wasn't plastic hair.
Yep.
It had the Barbie hair, and it came in like a black mock turtleneck and a pair of khaki pants. And it could have been Gregory or Lawrence Zarian.
That's fair.
One of Zarian squared.
The Ken dolls with real hair were always weird looking.
Well, because they immediately just like, boop.
Yep.
Because that
short.
fiber is not meant to be that length.
Yes,
right.
I was the one that, there was one doll that was my favorite of my sisters and mine, and I cut her bangs. I was like, ooh, I'll do like an edgy bang. And then they just went, bing!
Yep.
Straight out. And I'm like, well, fuck. Now and I had to like cut it down to the wick of just like, get rid of those.
So you saw her head holes?
Yeah.
You basically went through the journey of when someone in real life tries to cut their bangs.
Yes. So
it's time for a challenge.
Yep.
They have to assemble looks that look amazing together from our friends at Sears
From the hottest trends.
in groups of 3, and you have 20 minutes. And you have to be on the platform. That's very important that you are all posing on the platform.
And you have to do a decoration.
I was about to say, those are the rules that we hear, which are already a decent amount of rules. And in addition, they have to get props, design the display,
come up with
create
a name,
paint the name, and the paint will not have time to dry. So the drippy paint name that all of them will have, no matter how hard they try. This is a lot to do with what seems like no preparation and very little direction other than be creative, make a window.
Okay. Wasn't Lawrence Zarian here before for the commercial shoot?
Yeah, he's a Sears person somehow.
Right. Remember how when we were talking about that, he was
His character is Sears Man.
Yeah. He was the one that we're like, oh, we're going to do it like really fast. Like we came up with, he was the one that decided those rules. I think he decided the rules of the decoration this time.
And I think also he decided every rule, but then Gregory was like, and they have to come up with a name. And he was like, okay.
Okay, Greg.
Okay, Greg. Well, yes. Okay. I love, oh my gosh. You know how we talked about in other cycles, they've made them have personal brands, and sometimes it's like Ralph Lauren girl and whatever. Lawrence Zarian is just Sears guy.
And before we get to them into this challenge, I need to point out that Renee has started a new storyline because being nice was not for Renee.
The nice storylines never last.
No. What her new storyline is, she's like, well, I'm going to be fully Jade because she has started a head wrap story that continues.
It's very Virgin Mary meets Hitchcock Blonde.
Yes.
Ooh.
But it's always indoors.
Always indoors. You weren't in a convertible on your way here.
No.
I truly wonder if she hates the haircut that she got, and this is her way of always covering the back of it.
Which is what Jade did.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe
she
we're
gave herself
learning
long hair.
That kind of.
She can like touch it.
Yeah, but kind of like seriously. I wonder if that's just their passive aggressive way of being like, I don't like what you did to my head, so I am going to cover it up in every camera shot.
I think for Renee, it's also like a glamour thing.
Yeah.
And speaking of glamour, hoedown music
and fake squirrel. Fake squirrel.
That fake squirrel should have been all over the place. That was the prop. Also, these girls go heavy with the props. Too many props.
All Sarah does is gather up armfuls of handbags and umbrellas.
Okay, was a secret challenge that every group had to have one girl with an umbrella?
That was the second Gregory challenge. Yes.
Okay. So the teams?
I just think I get if you're doing spring, you think spring and rain, and that's a good prop. We need to talk about the great editing of Jasleen saying, I've never won a challenge while she's just...
Not have I never. Never have I won a challenge.
Yeah, never have I won a challenge.
Sorry, I just love it too much.
Never have I ever won a challenge in my life.
She's going to not be able to put that finger down still because but the editing is her saying, never have I won a challenge, and then just hurriedly sticking fake butterflies on a poster. The least model thing. I love it. These names.
I was going to say, one name gets a lot of attention, but they are all crazy.
Yep. So the teams are Renee, Sarah Dion, Diana, Brittany, Jasleen, and JL, Whitney, and Natasha.
And those teams are the Spring Monarchs.
Probably the best of the three names. If you're going
Is it supposed to be a reference to a butterfly?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what a monarch butterfly is, the only thing that I think.
Because I was just like, the kings of spring.
Spring King.
Spring King. I mean, again, I think if I saw that branded somewhere, like by Spring Monarchs, I'd be like, okay.
Then we have Tres Flores.
3 flowers.
AKA my favorite telenovela. And finally, what is meant to be Aphrodite's box.
Aphrodite's box is so dirty.
Sexual. That is a spa where stuff happens.
I was just like,
that is a medium end porn brand. Or like sex toy.
yes.
And then this is where Natasha goes from fun to watch to incredible to watch.
Yes.
Because they point out, rightly so, that they spelled Aphrodite wrong. I believe it's supposed to be PH and they put an F or whatever.
No, it's supposed to be ITE and they spell it ITY.
Okay.
They also did a heart instead of an O, but whatever.
I mean, that's a brand. You got a brand.
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
And then Natasha goes into, well, with a brand you can spell it any way you want because, that'll keep it unique and that's different.
True.
When you
True.
name something, you
She's
can
not
spell
wrong.
it as right or as wrong as you want.
She's
not wrong.
She's correct. It's a made-up name. It's a made-up name for a made-up challenge.
And then Sarah gives us the best description of Natasha, that she's the used car salesman of ANTM.
Truly,
She's
truly
right.
correct.
Twice already. But the thing is, Natasha's twice now in this episode, not incorrect.
No,
Yes.
is actually taking the right lessons, generally speaking.
That they're ignoring.
Yeah.
Natasha also tries to signal to Whitney that she has to be on the platform.
Yeah. And Whitney's just like,
because Whitney's just like sprawled on the floor at a picnic.
Whitney, podium. Whitney, podium. Podium. Get on the podium. And then JL is uncharacteristically rude and it's just like, shush, be quiet.
And so they lose the challenge.
Yeah.
they would have won. And Whitney would have
lost
won.
the challenge.
Ugh, that was so rough.
Because they're, okay, there's a group win and then there's an individual win. Is there a group win?
No.
I will say that I do think there is a winner, and I actually do think, based on the clothing choices and the displays such as they are, that Aphrodite's box, a name I can't believe I have to say again, did win. I think the clothing. I think they did create like a look.
And they also had the cleanest display. There were not 8,000 butterflies stuck onto something.
No. The displays, just put up less. Put up less. I mean, I got that Trace Flores was like, we're only going to have flowers, and maybe the monarchs were like, we're mostly going to be butterflies, and Aphrodite's box. They had a big box on the stage, to be fair.
Done.
Also, I want to think that they were thinking of Pandora's box, but then they're like,
but how can we make that good?
Yes.
Well, that's what I mean. I think they did think that, and they're like, oh, what'll be fun? She's the goddess of beauty.
Yeah.
I see the logic when you have 20 minutes.
And also, I'm going to shade Whitney in this moment. They had Natasha write it. Like, English is Natasha's second language.
Yeah.
You could have written it, Whitney.
Yeah. Don't be mad at spelling mistakes if you're going to assign Natasha something like that. It's like setting her up to make a small mistake with a time crunch. And so that's also, Aphrodite is one of those things that, I might have misspelled that. That's not a word I write every day. Although I do still think that Natasha probably more likely was like, I'm going to misspell it.
So our real winner can't win, which is a huge bummer. So they have to give the prize to the Spring Monarchs. And who wins that prize for collecting umbrellas? Sarah.
Sarah, who can't stop fully blinking with her entire body every time they say it. Just is fault. And Dion and Renee form an unlikely friendship based on hate.
I don't think they ever actually talk about it, though. And Renee talks about it so much more than Dion does.
Dion talks about it here and looks pissed later, but stops talking about it. Renee can't stop talking about it.
Well, I think that's how Dion is. Dion will speak her truth and then get over it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I think what her personality is shown the entire time. Because here's the interesting thing, and it's jumping ahead, but it needs to be discussed right now. In this moment, Renee itemizes what both Renee and Dion picked out for Sarah, which I believe, generally.
Yeah.
But then later, when Renee
different.
is talking shit about it, she only says that Dion did stuff. And I'm like, that is so shit stirry to then just put it on Dion later.
It's the same thing. I don't
The psychology
think
of Renee.
I don't
I'm
think
just-
that way.
I'm just so upset for Dion.
I want a plus size model on Vogue. I want it.
So Sarah's prize is she's going to basically get to do the next photo shoot 2 times.
Great
And-
prize in terms of the competition.
And
It is.
Gregory goes, yay!
I liked Gregory. Lawrence was just like the entire time with Gregory.
This is also so effective of a prize, as we see later, that it really makes you think, wow, shouldn't everyone get to do this?
Sometimes, yeah.
It feels like also on a professional modeling set, this might just be a normal thing that happens.
Uh-huh.
When they're like, hey, come see what you're doing. We've taken half the frames. Okay.
Yep. And Whitney says, I learned a lesson today. Normally, I just tune Natasha out, but I guess I should have listened.
Well, she says that it's because Natasha talks all the time. And we have seen her talk maybe more than average compared to the rest of the contestants, but I don't think we've seen her like just babbling on all the time.
It really just feels like most of the girls have written her off.
Yes.
Just mostly because of how the judges have spoken about her, I think, and her performance in the photo shoots.
Well, and they're also starting to super heavily gossip about this marriage.
As we are about to see.
And it's one of Whitney's worst
moments.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because they go back to the house, and Renee, because who else could it possibly be,
No.
says that nobody knows whether or not Natasha's really married because she doesn't have a wedding ring? Are any of them wearing wedding rings? Is Renee wearing a wedding ring?
I haven't seen it.
And also, when you're a model, I would totally like Natasha. To me, is so model forward as a person
She wouldn't
that I
have
think
one
she'd
on.
just be like, "Oh, models don't wear wedding rings."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take my rings off when I go into audition for things just because you want to be a blank canvas.
Or unless you were going in specifically for like a married character, then you might keep it on because
Yeah.
again, they're trying to visualize you as the character.
Mhm.
But you're a model, and they've specifically told Natasha, take off all the extra stuff.
But what is Whitney doing gossiping with Renee in this shitty manner?
I don't know. It feels out of character for Whitney, and I just wonder if that's, when you're in a house all the time and you want to gossip about something. I could see how her relationship with Stuart can be an easy source of a thing just to like talk about.
Yeah.
Like I can't sit here and honestly say that I wouldn't be talking with other contestants about it behind her back.
Yeah, it's because it's also, you're looking at Whitney, who is still young too, in college, and she's just like, I couldn't even imagine getting married, number one. Then number two, like, he's so much older. And when
He's
you're
twice
that,
her age.
Yeah,
He's
when
twice her age.
When you're that age, you're like, what? How could you, like, you can't imagine a situation that you would do that.
Yeah.
And I think
And
that's
I honestly don't know if I would be immune to gossiping about it now, but the way that they talk about it is just extremely cruel. To just question the legitimacy of the marriage outright, I really sits wrongly with me.
Agreed.
And it also, Natasha seems like the kind of person that if you brought it up to her in a respectful way, as we saw in auditions, I feel like she would discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were really just purely curious and being the most generous to these contestants, you were like concerned.
And Natasha is the least embarrassed person in the world.
Absolutely. We're watching her have phone sex in that glass house.
This is actually pretty heartbreaking, I think, when they cut back to Natasha and she's just like, maybe you don't get it. You've never been bullied. Like, this is... And she's
well, it's
like
my
crying.
opening quote of, if everyone picked on you every day, you wouldn't be tough.
Because her husband is just telling her to toughen up. You got to tough it out.
Yeah. And she's just... And I think probably until now, she's maybe just told him positive stuff because he even says, like, I thought you were getting along. And she's like, not really.
So
but
2 questions.
She has magazines.
2 questions to lighten the mood.
Yes.
Why are all of the shots of both LA and the exterior of the house through like 8 layers of Vaseline? Was it very smoggy in LA?
No, because it's also very cold, seemingly, because these women...
Dion puts on a full parka to read the Tire Mail.
They all have huge jackets on all the time. LA doesn't get that cold.
Maybe the house is... Maybe because there's so many cameras in the house, they have to keep the house chilly.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I remember working in a studio with a ton of cameras and equipment, and they kept that frigid because of that. So maybe I've never thought about it before, but truly these houses might have to just be pumped with an HVAC system or
Maybe.
something.
But I do not understand why all of these exterior shots are so blurry.
Is your second question, where's my lipstick?
It's where are Natasha's bangs? How does she do it? She's a magician. Even when her hair is down now, the bangs are just gone.
She has magic spit, and she just gone.
She
and like
hated those bangs in a way. I've never seen someone destroy their own makeover like this before.
What I love, though, is they haven't commented on it at all.
Nope.
Oh, no. And I'm just going to say, I think this is one of the least successful groups of makeovers, especially in terms of the girls being able to keep it up.
Yeah.
Where did Natasha get these magazines? She was like, they told me to study magazines, so I got some. I'm like,
she
from
bought
where?
them. You know, because they have to get their own groceries or like they
That's
send people
true.
out. And she's probably just like, bring magazines.
But again, Natasha wants this. She's studying.
I'm impressed because I feel like this is a note, as you've said, that we've seen so many girls be given in the past, and she's the first person we've seen actually buy magazines and look at them.
Why though? Why though? Was there traditional Russian music underneath her looking at these magazines?
Oh, this show, come on. This show. I'm surprised we haven't heard more like
Natasha's theme.
Natasha's theme and also Jaslene's theme, which they love to. They've started giving her more and more of.
So then we go to a photo shoot
at Siren Studios,
where we waste some time for no reason.
Yep. Yes, we do.
To try to tie it to the challenge this week, I guess.
Why keep making them quickly run and put on clothes just to tell them they're bad at it?
Especially because there's no context. He just goes, you're going to style yourselves. Go.
Also, Brittany and Diana have adopted the jade. Renee is starting trends.
And then he's just like,
everyone hates their hair, Alexander.
So there's no context. Go style yourselves. Oh, you all look terrible. Guess what? Here's what the photo shoot actually is. What?
So then male models come out and woo, 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 we're going to switch.
And the contestants are going to be made up to look like traditional male presenting folks. I'm using my language, not theirs.
Correct.
And then the other ones are professional drag queens who are going to made up to be the male counterpart for these very specific kinds of couples that you'll find out.
But that's not how it's presented. He's like, and then they're going to wear the women's clothes. But don't worry, they're drag queens. It's as though, like, we wouldn't put real men in women's clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. You could have just said, hey, you're going to pose with drag queens, and that's fun. They're dressing up in traditional feminine stuff, so we're going to make you drag kings. That's fine.
Which is what most of them look like.
Yeah.
And I think that's an interesting photo shoot. And drag queens and drag kings are a thing.
Yep. And we spot Raven real quick.
Little baby Raven. Just out of the nest. So I wrote down how all of the contestants describe themselves in these photos.
Oh,
please,
the photographer is Richard Reinsdorf.
Can I just go through how they describe themselves?
Yes, only if I'm allowed to react as I did in the moment when I found out.
Whitney, I'm a collegiate man. That's the title of my character.
Love that she said that's the title
of my character.
The title.
Jasleen, I'm the nautical boy. AKA, I'm just basically a man in his yacht enjoying the beauty of nature.
Classic male stereotype.
Brittany is an outdoorsy person.
Mm.
Renee, glam rock.
Which is probably the most accurate so far.
Yes.
Yes.
JL, the bohemian man.
A bohemian.
And then she's just standing with her queen, and then the queen just goes, "You're crazy, honey."
The drag queen is calling JL a nutter butter. That is the level JL is at as a person.
Dion, wealthy businessman that everyone looks up to.
Okay, can we just talk about Dion always gets the wealthy character?
Wasn't she like a rich lady that got shot in the face?
That rich lady?
Was.
No.
Wait, how much is this Dion putting on?
Raven also says, this is my favorite Raven quote about Dion. We're not married. We're too busy to be married.
That's fun.
Which is such a wonderful whole backstory. Sarah gets rocker,
How is that different from glam rock?
but also the question mark is mine because is that rocker?
No, it is not. She looks like the singer from Coldplay.
Ooh.
Not even though. I don't know what this look is. I don't.
We'll talk about it when we get to the picture, but I think Sarah got the short end.
Natasha is hip hop, and Diana is part of the red carpet couple.
Which another one that got like
a nothing
kind of thing.
The girls are all into it. They all sort of jump in.
No one has a problem.
Feet first.
Everyone's having fun. I think they're also having fun interacting with the drag queens that are there because they're having fun. And again, there's a drag queen who I believe goes by the name Destiny.
Yes.
And there's less drag queens, so most drag queens do at least 2 shoots.
Yeah, there's 3 drag queens. There's Raven, Destiny, and Ray Latre. They don't give her a thing. I just happen to recognize.
Oh, cool.
All 3 LA queens.
Destiny is really good at helping the model be comfortable and loosening up. All the drag queens do good. I just very specifically noticed Destiny, like the shoots with Destiny seem to be the most fun for the model.
Yeah.
I agree.
JL has too much fun because she allows her soul to be captured in the photograph. She's actually opening herself inside out.
Ugh.
Please don't.
Please don't. And please don't capture that on camera.
We've been so generous to JL so far in this cycle of like, she's not nearly as
weird
as the panel is saying. This is when we're starting
This is the beginning of that. Yep.
Yeah. When we're like, oh, this is tipping into just fully non-professional.
Yeah.
My favorite part of this whole thing is Diana sitting around in her full eyebrow and facial hair makeup, just eating, sitting on a cooler eating.
But not in the clothes.
No.
It's just the face.
Just the makeup. I love it.
I also thought it was so interesting that Mr. J told Jasleen after her shoot, wow, she's really you're really stepping your game up. She's stepping her game up. I'm like, Jasleen stepped up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Stepping it up from what? She's gotten 2 first call-outs, I think.
The first 2, I think.
Yeah, like, what do you mean? Like, this is how Jasleen can't step up any further.
So Natasha does something that I don't know would be allowed on a professional set.
But I think she checks in with the stylist.
Does she?
She does.
Okay.
She does.
They show a shot of her talking to the stylist about
2
it.
of them, and they say it's brilliant. So she's like, great.
Because normally, I didn't catch that part, but it's just like, I'm going to do something to my styling.
This is amazing.
No,
this
she
is
definitely
so
checks
creative.
in.
It is? Yeah. Okay. No, because it is creative as long as she checks in, yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
And she takes the foil from gum wrappers and turns it into a grill for her hip hop character. And it actually looks really good also.
Yeah, it really kind of makes makes it cohesive.
Mm-hmm. And she does a great job. And she's so fun to watch. Everybody is just having a good time watching Natasha go for it.
We've got Renee and Dion seating while Sarah's up there. But we also have a conversation between Jay and Diana where Diana seals her fate.
This was such sabotage to me.
And I feel like she was just caught off guard after being told she did a bad job, so she wasn't in a right state of mind.
Why would you ask this question of someone who knows that they just did a bad job?
So why do you want to be a model?
Just cuz.
But she doesn't say it like that. She says it in this desperate way where she's like, just cuz.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't being very kind reading because I'm being gaslit because afterwards that's how they say it.
Yeah.
Because then as soon as she says that, she breaks down. We see a place that we were obviously not supposed to see that's like this back room with Whitney trying to like cheer Diana up.
With crazy Renee in the background snooping. Half lit. Just like she comes out of the darkness and then goes.
Well, Renee's target was Whitney, but she hit Diana with her venom from earlier.
It's such a bummer. Diana is so broken down by this. And she also feels this pressure to not break down in front of the judges because then she says they're going to tell her that she's not strong enough for the competition. And she's probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Natasha's, one thing I wanted to mention is after Natasha, Sarah, of course, always Sarah will compliment a person. Sarah's complimenting her, all over the place. And Brittany's just in the background doing the weave patch. Which again, as we'll find out, terrible. Just as a reminder, I'm not going to let myself be on camera without reminding everyone that my hair is about to all fall out.
Also, where are all the chairs? Why are they're always sitting on the floor in costume?
This is every photo shoot. Photo shoot.
Well, remember that one cycle where there was no table to eat at?
Sure.
And they just had to sit around the runway?
By the feet? Yes. So the panel photo, Tyra, is unfair because she is wearing sunglasses.
I do still think it's it must be an original photo taken for this concept though, right? I can't see, because sometimes there are new photos and sometimes there's a classic old thing, and I think
this is for that.
Yeah. And I thought it was pretty good. I thought she did a good job.
It's not a bad photo. It's just a little unfair that she doesn't have to do anything with her eyes. But her panel look, she looks like a kindergarten teacher in The Giver where they've sucked all the color out of the world.
I did find it very back to school.
What a reference.
But I'm not as mad at it as you are.
I hate this look.
I from neck up, I like the hair and the earrings.
Mm-hmm.
I like the completely slicked down bang simple with the big hoop. I think that worked. I like the juxtaposition.
And then
but then, after
black turtleneck with a tweed gray dress.
And also the tweed gray dress had
applique. Yeah, floral applique in black. It was just
this is a look she should wear when she's talking to the contestants in their home. This is casual Tyra.
This is not a panel look.
Yeah.
But is it the worst look on panel? No, it's not, because guest judge Kathy Gould is here.
Oh.
With a sheer leopard round-collared top.
Kathy Gould, who you've come to know.
That came from the bargain bin somewhere.
At
I don't
Sears.
even know where.
Sears.
Good evening, everyone.
She's Sears woman.
I love her almost sultry, good evening, everyone.
I'm here
Kathy
to destroy
Gould's
you.
back.
So Dion is up first. She looks so fucking hot at panel.
Yeah, oh my God, she looks so good.
With her hair slicked up.
That's how her hair should always be styled.
Yeah,
That's
she figured out her hair also. That was not the style they gave her. Dion figured this out.
But oh my God, she walks up. Her eyebrows are on point. Everything about her skin looks flawless.
Mm-hmm.
And she in the lineup now is the winner.
Yes.
She just ascended.
Looks the most like a model standing in the panel room, for sure.
This photo is...
I thought, you know what? I actually was, based on the feedback that we were getting from Mr. J during it, I was pleasantly surprised that I thought it turned out pretty good.
I agree.
I agree.
The cuff that they gave her on that shirt is crazy, but that's not her fault.
My God. And also, the color sock.
Yes.
Lavender.
Should be a pink sock, clearly.
A lavender sock on a loafer.
It should match her tie.
Raven's giving classic Raven.
But I do think that she got better brow and stubble makeup than a lot of the other contestants.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I think this suffers from being the first photo that we see, and I'm and then later I would have, if it had come later, I would have been oh, this is good.
The worst part of most of the outfits put on the contestants is the fit.
Yes. Yeah, there was no tailoring done whatsoever.
And sometimes they're too small, and that's hard to make yourself look more androgynous or masculine because you're seeing their natural body features.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes they've tried to put so much layers on them, so many layers, and so much loose jacket on these
so many pairs of pants are weirdly short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why did that happen?
Why was this a Capri moment?
Talk about Capri moment. Jasleen walks up next And now they hate that she has personality.
Yeah, no, this was full strategy to me. This is really smart to me. This was full strategy on Jesleen's part.
It's like, I'm going to come up in the ugliest belt I have.
Yes. Which does, Tyra's correct, does look kind of like a guitar.
It did look like a little guitar.
But it gave her a moment to have personality, which is what they want from her.
Plus, I think she knew that without the guitar belt, she looked incredible. And she was like, I'm going to add this. I know they're going to make me take it off, but then I'm going to get to have that moment where, like, see, that's a model.
And it comes off really quickly.
Oh,
she
so
can just
easily.
whoop it off.
It's barely, it's essentially Velcro. It's just like, rip in one motion.
This photo is hot.
Yeah.
It's great. It's
She
so
looks
good.
like the cutest Brooklyn hipster gay.
This is the worst photo
For
of the
Raven.
queen.
Well, they put her in a boat shoe like a kid, and it's just like not.
It's also the body language. She looks like a Barbie doll that doesn't bend at the knees.
Also, the skirt is so short.
I'm just saying that's what helps Jasleen too, is you definitely look at Jasleen first in a positive way in this photo.
Although I'm assuming Raven did her own padding and it looks great.
Yeah, that's fair.
The padding looks great, and she looks so skinny. But like, I love Jasleen's hair, like the flyaways of it, and the like loose hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's great. She does such a good job, and she doesn't overdo it either.
No, it's actually pretty casual, all things considered.
Yeah, it's catalog, but like slightly upgraded.
Well, and Jasleen was by far the most excited to be around drag queens, and I think she's truly never felt more comfortable.
For sure. I also love that this is not a photo of Jasleen that's front facing, because I've criticized that I do feel like that's her look and that's what she goes for. She cocks that eyebrow, she looks forward, and she knows it's going to be good. This is almost completely in profile, which I appreciate.
Whitney is next.
Before we leave Jasleen, when they first show the photo, Twiggy exclaims, "You look like a fella."
You look like a fella.
And
I don't know if Twiggy was explained what this photo shoot was.
I have this working theory that Twiggy never knows what's about to be shown.
Just wants to be surprised.
Oh, well, Tyra, you're so clever. That's Tyra.
Whitney is next.
Mm-hmm.
What is this styling?
Oh my God.
Why did they not bind her chest?
Why does she have 4 tops on? Literally.
So many layers.
I need y'all to scroll down to the shoes. She's in dirty sneakers, untied, with a marching band pant on.
And what's so interesting is I feel like for collegiate, you could have... Whitney does have a curvaceous body.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
She's going to have some issues, as even Tyra says, like she can't help her chest.
Of course.
It's the biggest chest in the competition.
Although Nigel's suggestion is maybe there should have been more butt, which, what?
You know, how men are butts and women are boobs. No, I wish they had almost like more football padding or something. Like there had to have been a way to like balance out her chest if they were going for this masculine idea of a collegiate, because she went with arrogant fraternity president, which also didn't quite match up to the look she was given.
This look is crazy.
What is the look? It's got so many, there's just a loose scarf.
She's got like something in her back pocket. Oh, a hat? Like there's a hat with a fuzzy top in her pocket.
It's like they tried to represent every single type of man on a college campus. So it's like, on the bottom, you're athletic. Then we're going to give you a professor jacket with elbow patches, but underneath there's going to be a cardigan and a polo shirt, and also let's throw a scarf on it.
And a cummerbund, a red cummerbund, seemingly. Like
also, you've lettered in 4 things.
And your eyebrows are the largest thing on your face.
Oh my God, that eyebrow. And for all that, she does a pretty good job.
She does an okay job.
Yeah, it's definitely not my favorite of the group. It's not gonna be, but like, I think she did the best. It's not the worst, and I think she did the best with what she was given.
I agree. JL is next.
Speaking of the worst photograph, sorry.
This looks like it's from a Funny Ladies magazine.
What?
Seriously, find the magazine book club for Twiggy. I want to know these funny 50s lady magazines. Please. I agree with, I think it was Nigel that said, you take away the mustache and it's just 2 women.
Yep.
Yes. That's
She's
also
not doing
not the
anything
styling.
to signify either masculinity or gender queering or anything like that.
Yeah. And I think it was just because JL was having fun, but wasn't trying to create an image.
Yeah. No, JL was like, oh, this is what I would wear, and this is what we would do.
Yeah.
She was just JL in this photo with a mustache.
Man, that mustache is crazy, though. Is that a fake mustache or is that paint? That's an actual fake mustache.
That's a fake
right?
mustache.
It's a fake mustache.
Yeah. Oh boy. I hate this photo.
And hey, she did have sunglasses, Alexander. She could have covered her eyes.
That's true. These sandals don't fit.
Nothing fits. Nothing fits
Her
anyone.
toes are off the end of it.
Alexander, that's the least thing you should be shocked about. Nothing fits anything.
And
Are the stylists not given the sizes of the women?
Apparently not.
Because I feel like there were so many one thing I liked, we skipped over it, but one thing I liked about the shoot is it really felt like we saw a lot of like conversations between the model and the team of stylists. And they were like, let's discuss the character. Let's figure this out. Let's play around. Let's do this, that, and the other.
Like
and
the
I
one
liked
stylist that was surprised that Whitney was in college.
And
I don't
Tyra
think
says-
that was like, I don't think that was meant to be like.
No, it wasn't rude. It was just like, oh,
you're a person.
you're not just a model.
Oh,
Huh.
huh.
What's that like?
Tyra says of JL that she did not do anything right. There was not, she's like, I rarely use the word never, which I'm just like, that's
not
a
true.
life motto for Tyra. But the JL had not one photo where she was doing the thing she was supposed to be doing.
I'm truly surprised with that critique that JL doesn't go home this episode.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty damning.
Yep.
Sarah's next. I think this is a pretty great photo.
I think Sarah looks hot. This was like a photo where Sarah, I was like, oh, this is okay.
The weirdest thing about this is the belly shirt.
Oh my.
Thank
you. I wrote that twice in my notes.
The weirdest thing about this is that she looks like she got dressed like they could only find 12-year-old boy clothes for her. Sarah is tiny and the pants are so short and the shirt is so small on her. Where did you get these clothes?
If you are trying to make someone look androgynous or masculine for this shoot, a belly shirt is not your go-to.
No. Also, I just noticed this one small detail. It looks like Destiny is on the floor picking up the sunglasses that Sarah dropped.
That's not how you pick up sunglasses? Oh, I fully pick up sunglasses like that.
I believe
Let me
it.
slide down your leg and pick these up for you, sir.
But I think she did a good job. Kathy Gould tries to hate, and then Twiggy and Nigel totally are just like...
Kathy hates Sarah so much.
She does.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. But also, I feel like Sarah should have her hair like this all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, it looks really good.
If this is all just the hair that she already has, which I assume it is, this is great styling for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. Renee is next.
I'm going to give it to Renee. Speaking of hair, she had the perfect haircut because now the mullet works.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to say, I love this picture of Renee.
I think Renee looks like a woman in this photo.
I'm not disagreeing necessarily
I'm not saying
that.
I think the photo's good.
I think, though, this is pretty much the best she's looked. That
what
bone
did they
structure.
dress Raven in for this glam rock shot? She's wearing like a full Mother of the Bride dress.
Yes.
It also is a little Weekend at Bernie's, as if Renee is moving.
Yes. Also, there's
a comatose Raven because Raven's arm is just kind of limply in front of her.
Also, as I was looking at the arm, there's so many loose threads on this hideous dress that no one cut or posted out.
That's so weird.
That's rock. That's
also
rock
don't
and roll.
understand why Renee was given a taupe dress sock.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like tights. She's got tights on.
But I
Yeah.
agree with JW. I think Renee does a pretty good job here.
I think she does.
Her face and neck up is the best Renee has looked.
Agreed.
And I think her hair should look like this all the time.
Yeah.
I
Like
also agree.
why are they just giving them all better hair now?
And she is somehow modeling through another pair of terrible eyebrows.
Yeah, you don't notice the eyebrows on this one as much.
Thank goodness.
Diana is next. I think this photo is okay.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's quite as bad as they are making it out to be.
No, but that floppy bow tie that they put on her, this velvet floppy bow tie.
With your
It's trying to
attention,
grow up and be a cravat someday.
which your attention immediately goes to because she's messing with it. So
Yes.
your eyes go to the bow tie as well, which is not helpful.
Also, it's the most prom-looking photo. They don't look like they're on a red carpet.
No.
That has a lot to do with the way they've dressed the drag queen.
Yes.
Like, this dress is hideous. And also, why are all their hair is so flat in this photo shoot? I don't like that.
It's not good to the point. I think what makes it not good is that you see what she was going for, and you also see that she didn't quite get there.
Sure.
Yeah.
But also those eyebrows.
They made Diana into the ugliest man.
They did.
They really did.
I don't get it.
And like badly proportioned because they didn't fix anything. And so
And it's
like
a very short jacket.
the jacket short, the pants are like bell bottoms.
I'm also going to say that because she's one of the taller contestants, I feel like it could have been very easy to have styled her in a way that standing next to the drag queen, it was like easy to put her in kind of like the quote stereotypical man's role.
Yeah.
Because height's just one of those things that we associate with
Height,
a
and she's
male
broad.
female couple.
Yeah.
Mhm. Also, Tyra then reads a full essay, like a 5-paragraph essay from Mr. J about how Diana is terrible and has no passion and doesn't want it. And it literally takes her 2 minutes to get through everything Mr. J had to say.
Yeah. Yep.
It's so much.
Mr. J was not happy.
No. Brittany is next. I think she actually looks pretty good in this photo. And I'm not always a fan of a Brittany photo.
I think it's I think it's almost the silliest photo, but I think part of that was the theme that her and her drag queen got.
I do not like this photo at all. Part of it might be the mustache.
The mustache that's a different color.
Because it's crazy. It is.
She kind of
absolutely
looks like
insane.
she just woke up though, and she's like,
Yes.
"Huh?"
Yes.
It's a very bro energy, is what
Well, that's
I
the
love
thing.
I love how they're posed, and I love Destiny looks great.
Destiny looks hot. Then they shade her. It's so rude. They're like, and look at that giant man hand. That didn't need to be
Shut up.
said. Destiny's not even here.
Yeah, you're not judging Destiny. Though that is my next pitch for Hannah's next romance novel that she'll write, Judging Destiny.
Oh. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, that paralegal. Anyway, this is another bizarrely short pair of pants.
Yeah, these pants are mid-calf.
And I think the look in her eyes, I think they're giving her too much credit because I think she was blinking. It looks like she was mid-blink to me.
It really looks like, to me, she just woke up and the eyes just haven't fully uncaked the goop from last night. And
I think the reason I like it is it looks different from every other photo we've seen. They're sitting on the floor. There's a different energy to it. It's this kind of like, ugh.
The slouchy body positioning is nice.
It is. By no means do I think she should be in the bottom, but the fact that they fall all over themselves for this photo
They fall all over themselves for Brittany all the time.
is weird to me.
I think you just like it, Alexander, because it's so different of a look for her that you forget it's Brittany.
Yes,
and
truly.
you can just get past that it's Brittany.
Truly. Last up is Natasha, and I have a question. Is this offensive? So, I don't mean to bring it down, but just there's something very of the time, I guess, with this photo. And part of it has to do with Destiny's posing, I think.
I don't find it offensive. She's playing an extreme character, which I think is a good choice in this scenario. because of what they're being asked to do.
Sure.
But I also see what you're saying in that looking at it, it does come across uncomfortable.
There's just something like, I think the photo is a good photo and like she's not doing anything bad in the photo. There's just something cringy about this photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I was looking at it from the perspective that for some reason they chose a lot of music-based couples,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
two rockers, one more glam,
a sea shanty.
Yeah. And I appreciated that they didn't do the dulce de leche
sure
route and make them do the thing that would most stereotypically be associated with their race.
I agree.
You know, so I liked it from that perspective. And we didn't talk about it, but Natasha was going around specifically talking, it felt like, to the Black women and kind of asking like poses and information. So I think Natasha herself was quite respectful.
Yes.
At least in what we saw.
I'm not saying anything.
That being said, if any of our listeners are super offended by this picture, I would also totally understand that.
There was just a moment where I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this photo.
I think
that
the
being
most
said,
impressive
objectively, she is modeling quite well.
Yes.
Yeah. And she looks like a completely different person.
You would never know it was her.
Except she's upside down again.
She's upside down, which is funny this time.
Because you know she had a bunch of shots that were good. You know they could have found one where her head wasn't back like that.
No, they can't because those are her best shots. So she is an upside down model.
Why do we use the phrase man lady in private panel?
And you know what? They were doing so well. I thought most of this episode, they were doing pretty well with their respect for the gender nonconformity of it all. And then private panel, it's as if they actually think that's not being taped.
Yep.
It's that it's actually private.
Yep.
For I think the second, maybe third time, Miss J loves to use the phrase "a mobile phone without a signal."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This time with Diana, and I'm like, what has happened to Miss J's phone?
Diana or Diana?
Well, my question is, why isn't this a branding opportunity? You look like a T-Mobile phone without a signal.
And you know T-Mobile phones always have the signal.
Miss J doesn't want to be hung up on a brand that that they have to always shill.
Hey, crazy thought. I don't think Kathy Gould is a good judge.
Whoa.
Controversial opinion. She would just say next to JL. Not even because of the picture, just because in person, apparently, JL's such a goofball.
Nigel also says, Nigel is suddenly fully in JL's corner because he says, this is the worst photo of the bunch, but she's really improving week to week.
Which would you would infer from that hers were always the worst, and I don't think that's true.
No,
not at all. Maybe they mean I think to give him some credit, he might mean in panel she's improving. Like the problems they've had with her, like mumbling and being a weirdo, have gotten a little better.
It just feels like they are so determined to have the bottom two that we're about to have.
Correct.
That they have to come up with some excuse as to why it's about to happen.
Yeah. And I could even see putting Diana in the bottom two with JL.
Yeah. After that monologue from Mr. J and the fact that the photo was not good.
And she's had a history in front of them too of when they've said something like, why do you think you're so whatever? And she's just like, oh, I don't know. Like, yeah. I think the just cause answer is in line with what they've seen from Diana, and it's being perceived as a lack of passion for modeling.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it's because it's how she's presented herself.
Yeah, it's just rude.
We had like a moment of silence for the rudeness.
That was so funny. The timing.
Mm.
All right, what was the call-out order?
Natasha gets
You
first.
seem really
call-out.
sad, Alexander. Are you really sad about this elimination?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Natasha is first,
So well deserved.
Yeah.
followed by Dion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brittany. Then Jasleen. Wrong.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wrong.
But after a while, you can't give Jasleen every top photo.
No,
I'm
but
not
she should
saying-
have been above Brittany.
Brittany.
Sure.
She did the better version of Brittany's photo.
Yes.
Sure.
Then Sarah.
It just goes to show that winning those challenges does mean something.
Now.
I wanted a smash cut to Britt with her trophy. Does it, Tyra? Does it mean anything? I want one time Britt to walk into that judging panel wearing one gold shoe and just clomp up like, I won this shoe. Whitney gets her $40,000 bracelet.
Then Renee. Then
What is
JL.
Renee's shirt?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember it.
It is very long, and there are holes where there shouldn't be.
Correct.
And it's also tied in places that I don't understand.
She's crafting.
Maybe it was once a Hitchcock scarf.
Yeah. Maybe
Is
this is
it a-
where she's getting the scarves from.
Is it a Melrose situation where she's making a lot of her own things?
Maybe. I don't know.
So that leaves, of course, the two pluses in the bottom. Whitney and Diana.
There's no way JL should not have been in the bottom two.
Yeah.
They wanted the 2+ size models so that Tyra could give this speech about wanting desperately to always have more than one just to eliminate one of them.
You mean Tyra's dream
Tyra's
dream.
came true? I have 2 plus size models, finally.
You've
After
had this
cycles
option. You've
and
had this
cycles.
option. You've had this option before. Tyra, you're in charge of the show.
Whitney for sure thinks she's going home.
She does. And to be fair, she got a really harsh critique about her photo.
Mhm.
And she's been in the bottom a lot.
She's at least, yeah, she's not been super successful. So, yeah. But also, Whitney's just upset because she's upset anytime Diana's in the bottom as well. So this
Sure.
is just a full nightmare for Whitney.
Yeah.
Tyra says, I hope we made I think she meant to say right, but for some reason I heard the word white. So we made the white decision.
But they didn't. Can you imagine if she had said that and been like, people will know what I meant?
I mean, well, also she says to Diana, she's like,
Tyra doesn't do a second take, Alexander.
Tyra says to Diana, like, you just need to like be happy with who you are.
Yeah, she tells her that she needs to look in the mirror and embrace herself.
That's never been Diana's problem.
No.
Ever.
Not at all. She loves her body.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And then
She has a nice little exit where she talks a lot about Whitney and wanting her to win it, and also just saying, but hey, to whatever girl wins, congratulations.
yeah.
And for some reason, JL cries out, "You're my woman."
I don't know. Well,
Dale
we learned
is too attached to everybody.
at the beginning of the next episode, that storyline continues. So be ready.
Diana's name is Diana.
DeGarmo.
Yes. Sorry, I keep getting a message while I'm trying to look at my phone. Not now, friends. Too
Brad.
popular. Diana Zalewski. Zalewski. Followed by Samantha from this cycle. Literally everyone is followed by Samantha, which I find very endearing for Samantha. And interesting things I found. First of all, I don't think she really models anymore. She's got the kind of, at least from what I've seen and what I looked at, she has a Twitter, she has other things, but I'm only looking at her Instagram because nothing else was, I didn't find it particularly of note. She seems to be posting a lot about the Black Lives Matter movement.
Uh-huh.
Great, wonderful. And also, I believe she's posted a lot for Pride, and I believe she identifies as pansexual.
Oh.
Based on some posts and things like that. She's got a real...
Or she's just plus pride.
It's hashtag pansexual, so that'd have been a strong choice for that. Here's kind of a current photo.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Damn.
And she's done a shaved head thing where it's like
undercut.
An undercut, yeah, which looks very nice on her. She's gone back to a darker brunette color, but she also occasionally does just really fun things with, like, this is a Halloween look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I love that darker hair on her. It's
that
way
dark
better.
hair looks gorgeous.
Looks very much still like Diana. She's got a septum piercing and a kitty.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's definitely pansexual. She has a cat.
That's how you know.
That is how you know.
But yeah, Diana was interesting in the world of Top Model. We get so few cycles, and truly maybe like only 2 that have 2 models who identify as plus size. And I remember when this cycle came out that was a big talking point about it, that everyone assumed that one of the 2 of them would win because it was basically statistically the greatest chance for one to win so far, because there are some cycles, including the most previous one, that don't even have one plus size model.
Yep.
And she was one that I didn't remember a lot about, but on a rewatch, I found her really cool.
Yeah, she was a chill chick.
Yes.
Yeah, someone you would like in real life, which the things I just described from her Instagram, also, I think the 3 of us would get along with Diana quite a bit. I did remember the intense friendship that her and Whitney shared.
Yes. I barely remembered her, only because I was like, oh, she had no story or whatever, which she kind of didn't, except she was just kind of always around.
Yeah. And people seem to like talking to her about things.
Yeah, she seemed, I hate this, but like she seemed real. She was just kind of like, there wasn't a level of kind of artifice with Diana.
Yeah. No, which doesn't make you the best reality TV contestant. No. But as we've seen, that is not the metric for being successful in life or a person you want to be around.
Especially this cycle, they're just like, oh, are you pleasant? Do people like you? Go. Bye, Cassandra. Bye, Diana.
Are you professional?
Cool, nice, relatable. See you later.
Don't let the door hit you where the Lord split you.
You should have wanted it more.
And if you want more, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We've been getting so many reviews lately, and it's crazy.
Oh my God. The letters that you guys send us, not to get like too far afield, but like to a pregnant woman in like a world shutdown. I cry a lot, and I really appreciate it, and I'm very excited that this is reaching all of you in this way.
If you listen to this and you can't review, you can always go to podleadum.com and send us an email, and I will respond to them. I know I'm like not super quick. I try to be as good as I can, but I read them, I forward them to JW and Hannah, and then we all awe and are just overwhelmed with love that you guys care so much about the show.
Also the variety of opinions.
Yeah.
We learn a lot from y'all.
We got a message from someone who was just like, Natasha was never a thing for me. Just like Natasha from Sorry. That's truly fascinating when it's an opinion that's so opposed to something I feel. And it's part of why I think the show was as long lasting as it was, is it really was a good show of like discussing your favorites with your friends and stuff. Who do you relate to? Who do you like? What picture do you enjoy?
One of my favorite emails we've gotten recently is like, this was the last season I liked, but I'm willing to hang around to like listen to you guys talk about it. Maybe
and
I'll
trust
like
me, we are also worried.
I remember liking cycles 10 through 14. Cycle 9 is going to be I think cycle 9 is going to be fun for the 3 of us to talk about.
Agreed.
I'm looking forward to re-experiencing it with you.
Yes.
And with everyone else.
Yeah.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Please reach out to me on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you post about us, to let me know that the episode didn't go up right away. That was really useful.
Really helpful. Fixed it real quick. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was also someone who had never reached out to us before, I don't think. And I was like, I love that this was like, oh, got to create a Twitter account because these dum-dums messed up.
So for Pod Leadum, I've been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Pod Leadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.